It's cold out there. That weather ain't playing. Busy month. A lot of paperwork has gone out this month. So those of you that are waiting for alerts, disputes, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, they're working around the clock to get those posted, to get the paperwork done. Legal forms have gone out for my customers. We've done demand letters. Whew, we've done a lot for those items that come back verified. Legal letters have gone out to petition them to be removed. So I had several people call me today and say, "Hey, my items were removed. How did you do it?" After I got um, a verified letter. Let me tell you something. What they don't want is for an attorney to send them a letter. That's the worst thing they want. Okay, so they don't want that. Let me tell you something. They don't want that because then they know they got problems. Number two, they don't want that because that causes more paperwork. They don't want more paperwork. They want to do calm and easy. Now, if they feel okay, this person's just trying to get over, or it depends on you have places like Capital One, you have places like Wells Fargo, that will step back and say, you know what, let's get it off. We don't want to deal with it. You know. With this COVID-19 that's going on, drink hot tea, hot honey water, hot foods. Keep that stuff inside your body because the thing is a virus cannot live in a hot area. Woo! Let's talk about this. New Year's coming. You still got to go. What have you done to escalate that goal? There's people that have the master list that do not use it. If you didn't want to use it, that's up to you. I give you the master list for a purpose and a reason. The reason is because this will add 200 points to your credit profile when you don't use it and you don't use it correctly. You're not going to see no points. I've got some people that I look over there, I do a check on everybody's credit. I see some people that didn't even attempt to use it, and their score is still at 5 something, where their score could have been at 7, 8. There's a reason why I give it to you, because the master list could bring you up between 700 to 800 points. Then you have stuff that's being taken off. If you give up in life, you will not succeed. You will not succeed. It's a process. I don't give up on you, so you shouldn't give up on yourself. I've got a handful of customers that give up, which is a sad and disgusting look. I spoke to a woman yesterday. I'm not gonna put her name out there. But I spoke to a woman yesterday, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I like you. You removed my Fingerhut. It was Fingerhut I removed, Wells Fargo, and it was some bank I never even heard of. But guess what? She didn't want to use the master list because it was going to cost her extra money. Don't think of it as extra money. Think of it as an investment into your life. This is your future. You want to talk about extra money? Think about the extra money that you pay for your nails, your hair, and all the essentials that you need. That's not an investment. That's your pleasure. You feel me? I know you got to look good, but you want to invest into your kids' future, into your future, into your man's future. It's not a credit repair. Is not a bill. It's an investment into your future. Down the road, you're going to need a loan. Down the road, you're going to need. I'm trying to think. You want to start your own business. Down the road, you're going to want that house, and you're going to wish. You're going to wish you paid that $25 fee a month, or you got that secure card, or you did what the master list told you to do. How many times do I got to explain myself? This list isn't just a list. I'm giving you this free. Free. There's a purpose. There's a reason why I give you this list. Not to just hold on to it, but it's going to help you. One, a secure card that doesn't leave a hard inquiry. It's going to give you between 42 to 100 points. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. So that's a secure card from 42 to 100 points. Then if you use our double method, you're getting from 84 to 200 points. Now, then you want to scroll down and you want to look at Self-Lender. Self-Lender is going to give you between 30 to 70 points. Then you got Grow Credit. Grow Credit is going to give you 95 points. People, wake up. Those three alone, you're going to capitalize on almost 300 points. If your score is at 5 something and you capitalize on everything I just told you, that's an 800 credit score. But I got people calling me, crying to me, oh, my points didn't go up, Mr. Kirby. They didn't go up because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Stop being lazy. Invest into your future. I've never seen so many people lazy. I spoke to this guy the other day. He said, Mr. Kirby, I'm at 779. He does everything I tell him to do. He texts me. He calls me. You know what I'm saying? I got other customers say, Mr. Kirby, my score just went up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing what he's supposed to do. I got another customer says, hey, Mr. Kirby, I just mailed this out. Hey, Mr. Kirby, I just did this. Because they're doing what they're supposed to do. I got people that text me and say, hey, what do you think about this? My advice. Years of knowledge is up here. If you don't want to do what it takes to improve your life, that's on you. There's people that's been sitting around for decades. Talking about, oh, I want to make my life better. I want that house. I want that car. I want that loan. But you're not willing to do what it takes to get it. If you're not willing to do what it takes to get it, your life is worthless. All you're doing is sitting in the shell. You're sitting in the body that God gave you. The least thing you could do is show God your appreciation. Man, there's some people that want it. Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't know this. Donald Trump was on food stamps. Him and his mother lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. His dad told him, he said, if you can make $1 million, I will give you a multi-million-dollar loan. And you know what he did? He bust his behind. He sold everything under the sun to get that money. And he did it. That's why he's who he is today. Because he didn't sit back and whine. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, everybody's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not the same. Everybody has a different type of energy. But when you want something, listen, I know people that say, oh, I wish I had that car. Or I wish, there's no such thing as wish. If you have God and faith in your life, you can take any step. You can do anything. You know? Let me tell you something. You can do anything that you want. You can. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in God. You have to believe in yourself. And you got to be able to take that first step. If you're not willing to take that first step, then what's the use? What's the use? You're getting a list that's free. That list is a map of your future. Think about it. Or you can actually use it and watch your points go up. Let me tell you something. I personally used it. And off of a secure card, I got like 100 and something points. Self-lender, I got points. 30, I think it was 30 something. There was there's a thing in the rent, there's a thing called hold on a second, let me pull it up. I can't think of the name of it. There's a loan program on the master list that gives you 33 points every time you make a payment. But you're sitting around waiting. What are you waiting for? Nothing is going to wait for you. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I know the name of it. Where's it at? Moneyline. That's what it's called. Gave me 33 points the very first time I made my payment. Second time, another 33 points. If you don't use what God gave you, it's a waste. People don't use their mind. You know, and when you don't use something that's there, it's a waste. The master list, tons of information, tons of tools that's going to give you the points you need. If you're short 100 points or 200 points, the master list to give you that. I got some people doing the double secure card method. Guy told me, hey, Lorenzo, I got 160 points. Calling me happy, ecstatic. That's what I like to see. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear people succeed, not people whine. Talking about, oh, well, it costs this, it costs. So what? It's an event. Listen, this is how ungrateful people are. People will go pay for a trade line that costs them $700 and get, less than 100 points from it. Instead of paying for a secure card that's going to give you points for decades. What kind of system? That makes no sense. This is what I'm talking about, using your brain. But you want to follow the crowd. You want to follow that fool that's telling you, oh, you should get the trade line. This trade line is going to do this. It's just hype. That's all it is. What is a trade line going to do? Let me tell you what a trade line is going to do. It's going to put a dent in your pocket, number one. Number two, it's going to give you points. It does work. But after 60 days, that's it. It's gone. It sits there dormant on your credit report, earning nothing. Versus a secure card. You get a secure card, you're earning month after 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 month. It works 29 times better than a trade line. That's what they don't tell you. They want to sell you the trade line because there's money in their pocket. You want to keep it real? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to tell you what I buy for trade lines. I spend $100 and something for a trade line. Turn around and sell it between $500 to $700. Making a nice profit for me. I don't like to do that. I don't want to sell you a trade line. I want you to succeed. I tell my clients, I wouldn't buy a trade line. But if you want to buy one, I'm more than happy to sell it to you. But I tell my clients, you stay away from trade lines. Because if you want something that's going to grow every single month, you don't want a trade line. You want a secure card, or you want certain apps that's going to increase your score. Month after month after month after month. Now, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of people say, oh, well, the reservoir is trade line. Let me tell you something else about a trade line you didn't know. Do you know if you got a secure card or one of these other apps that we provide on the master list? Let's say out of the clear blue sky, here comes an old account you forgot about. Guess what's going to happen? Your score's going to drop. But if you have things from the master list on there, you're not even going to see your score drop because it's going to balance out. You got a trade line? Man, look at here. You're going to see it and you're going to feel it. That's the difference. That's the difference. I'm telling you this because I want you to know the truth behind everything about credit. There's people out there that's only looking out for themselves. All these people on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Listen, they want to put money in their pocket. They're trying to profit from you, from your situation. You're in a bad situation. They're trying to profit. That's all people come in. First thing people tell me, hey, Larissa, I need a trade line. No, you don't. Oh, I'm telling them, wait a minute. No, you don't. Use the master list first. Then if you still feel you need a trade line, they're not selling to you. But just like I said, I don't like selling trade lines. Because to me, I think they're trash. I do. Because you're not getting to where you're going. And if you do, you gotta hurry up. What's that trade line that's put in your account? Whatever you're trying to do, you gotta hurry up. Why do that when you have stuff from the master list is constantly giving you points? You can relax, and then later on you can say, you know what? I want that car. You can look on your credit report and say, okay, it's giving me points. I'm getting points. You want to be able to get points from Self-Lender, a secure card, Grow Credit, other items on there. You know what I'm saying? You want to also do the Experian Boost. That's 11 to 46 points a month. So there's so many different things. If you pay for Hulu, if you pay for Netflix, if you pay rent, if you pay for a cable bill, you're getting points. Plain and simple. So you ask yourself, the master list versus a trade line. Hands down, the master list will blow out any trade line. But there's people that feel that a trade line is essential. I got to have a trade line. Do you really? Ask yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something else, right? You know, the master list is going to give you 29 times better points than a trade line. That's what a lot of people don't know. So when you look at your credit and everything, you know, you get a trade line here. The master list carries better credit, better. Listen, a lot of people don't realize this, but the banks look at a credit track record. They don't look at, listen, they can care less about the trade line. They can care less about the trade line. They're looking at your credit track record. They want to see how well the credit looks, the percentages. That's what they're looking at. They could care less if you got a trade line. And then now they have a system where they know a bought trade line from a trade line that you're spending money every month. But you got in your mind that, oh, I need a trade line. I got to have a trade line. People, wake up. And then you wonder to yourself, well, why am I'm not succeeding? Another year is going by. 2021 is about to come in with a bang. And guess what? You're the same boat. You're the same boat. You're the same boat because you haven't used the master list. You're the same boat because you haven't excelled. You're the same boat because what? Everybody has a different situation. I have people that reach 700 to 800. I have people that's at 750 and say, hey, I still need your services because I don't want things to go wrong. Then you still got people at 500 that's been watching my channel, that's been waiting, sitting back, saying, oh man, I'll be getting this week. I'll be getting next week. I got a stack of folders that I've done people's paperwork that they're waiting to make their payment because they're thinking, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? I call those the waiters. Then I got people that didn't follow through with the master list and say, oh, my credit's still the same. It's the same because you haven't done what I told you to do. Then I got people that the credit agencies have their items on hold for removal. Now, listen to this one. This is a big one. If I tell you to send something off, that means it's very important. If the credit agencies tell you, listen, we need a valid copy of your identification and social security card, they're asking you for a reason. I got a person now, the 24 items they want to take off, Experian. They won't take it off because this person does not want to send in their valid identification. Whose fault is that? That's your fault. Because if you don't want to listen to, how are they going to take this stuff off? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But they were willing to give another company $1,000 to do the credit, and the credit never got done. I came along and I got 24 items pending for removal. They're ready to take them off. The person's watching this video I know they are because they say they watch all my videos. So hopefully they get this message. I've sent them text messages. I've sent them letters in the mail. My attorney has sent them letters to send this information to Experian. So they have been notified. Uh, I try to help everybody. You know, my goal in life is to help everyone I can. Um, but when you're in a rush, you can't get the proper help. So when somebody's doing your paperwork, I don't care how long it takes. Let them do their job. If you're notified through mail and a company say, hey, we need to take this off, but we need a valid identification. They just want to make sure it's you. That's all. That's it. Let's talk about collections. Somebody asked me the other day, can they get a loan if they leave the collections on? The answer to that question is yes. You can't get a loan because that's one of the items they look for. Because if you can't pay that company, what makes you think you're going to pay the bank? Plain and simple. If your credit score is under 600 and you're trying to get a loan, the best company to go through is OneMain Financial. Years ago, I got $8,000 loan from them twice. You know, they're more lenient. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for a loan, that's where to go. Stop applying for credit. Let the banks chase you. I say that because some people have bad credit. They say, "Oh, this person's going." Listen, if you don't know your APR, the APR measures your credit score. Banks go by the APR. Let's say your score is 5 something, and you need a 20. You need about. Let's say the bank is saying, okay, you need 20% APR. You'll be denied. If your credit's 5 something and the APR is 26 to 29, you have a small possibility to get approved for a loan, but more than likely you will get approved for that loan. But you always look at the APR. The APR is very important. There's tons of people that haven't sent me their credit reports. Now, if you haven't received your credit reports, let me know. Text me with your name, your full name, and I will have my secretary pull your report and automatically do an additional credit sweep. This is the month of December, so a lot of sweeps are going out. If you haven't received your report yet, these credit agencies are backed up. Number one, the virus. Number two, it's the holiday. So the best thing to do is check your mail. Make sure you check your mail thoroughly. If you didn't get it, if you haven't received it, let me know so it can get out. We just did about 250 disputes today, so I just wanted to put that across. The IPO is coming up in January, so if you didn't get in, it's going to be a hot IPO. It's $2 a share. I have about 6,000 shares. I can't wait. There's tons of investors in it. There's still a lot more shares to go. If you're interested, you can text me at 610-470-8992 to get the website and additional information. They accept Bitcoin for payment. They accept checks or money orders, and they check Visa or MasterCard. So that's good. And you get free shares when you mention my name. When you mention me, you get free shares. What kind of great? That's wonderful. So yeah, I think that's a great thing. So another thing, let's see. Did I forget anything? Okay, so if you have your own business and you're looking to increase your credits. I mean, if you have your own business and you're looking to increase your customers, let me know. We have a package called Unlimited Advertising. YouTube ads, Instagram ads, Twitter, Facebook, um, text ads. So it's good to increase your business. Especially now with this. You got to wear a mask. Oh man, let me tell you something. I go to the store, I got a mask on. I got this cream. I got to put on my hands. So it's like it's crazy. But make sure the main thing is to make sure you have something hot every day. You want your body to stay hot, because that actually fights off viruses and stuff like that. So yeah, you want to keep it real. Every now and then, pop a cough drop horse in your mouth. Say you want to stay fully protected. Say you walk in the store, you make sure you have that mask on. Yeah. So it's crazy. Now they're talking about giving away $600 checks. Now my thing is okay, $600 check, but come on, what is $600 going to do for you? Especially for a person that's behind the bills or behind in the rent, $600 is nothing. Donald Trump wants to give out $2,000. I think that's more doable. That would be good for people that's in debt. People got extra bills, credit card bills, stuff like that. I think that would be great. Now, Biden is also going to do a package in January. So you're going to have 2 stimulus payments. So that's going to be a plus. I would recommend, if you don't have no back bills, I would recommend you start hitting those credit cards, you hit the back debt. So that'll eliminate 50% of your debt. Don't pay them off right away. Call the companies and tell them, hey, I want a settlement. By law, they have to give you at least a 50% settlement. Ask for the settlement. So when you start paying on those credit cards, guess what? It's actually cut in half. So people that owe the IRS is coming after people. January, I'm trying to tell you, they're coming full steam ahead. But I've already applied. I've already sent in a freeze on my customers' accounts. So if you're a customer of mine and you have an IRS account going on, you have nothing to worry about. But for those that want to start up and get that stuff deleted, removed, this tax season is coming up. Get your taxes done. Make sure you holler at me. It's $195. We do it fast. We do it quick. We make sure you get a nice amount back. We basically have a good staff. Okay, so what am I looking for? Okay, so we covered most of the things. If you need the free master list, you can text me 610-470-8992. If you need credit repair today, contact me. For the holidays, in my name, you get a discount on all the credit packages. Starting at $88. No, actually, started at $69. Correction. If you need secure cards, you can look on the master list. Now if you need the master list, when you text me, make sure you leave your email address, because I can't send it through text because T-Mobile and Metro says it's spammy. So I gotta abide by the law. So other thing. Also, if you need a federal grant, we do federal grants for free, unless you want more than $10,000. If you want more than $10,000, it is actually between $99 to $199. But if you want less than $10,000, then we actually do it free. We file the paperwork free. You just have to provide your information. I mean, we do a letter of appeal. which is a short version of a proposal. You need your mission statement, your contact information, how many employees you're going to have, if there's going to be any employees, uh, with a state or area that your business is going to be in. So, yeah. Ads. I think I covered a lot. Oh, if you need a LLC or a nonprofit organization certificate, we do charge $79 for that. You can go onto our international website, which is www.bigchangesarecoming.yolasite.com. Text me 610-470-8992 if you want me to send you that website. It's kind of long, so yeah. Now, let's get back to credit. Okay, so let's say you have a lot of hard inquiries and you're trying to get them off, but you don't have the money and you want to do it yourself. This is what I recommend. I recommend you do a soft dispute letter with a goodwill letter. Now, the goodwill letter has to state that you're starting over, and these hard inquiries are putting a dent in your lifestyle, in your situation, and that you would like them removed as soon as possible. Now, you want to send a copy to the credit reporting agency, and you want to send a copy to the person that's institution you want to send them to, because guess what? More than likely, the institution is going to take it off based because of how you requested it. When you send in a goodwill letter, that's showing that you have good intentions. But when you just do a dispute and you're just trying to get it off, they can say this person just want to get it off. You have to show them that you really mean business. You really want to get it off. You're trying to change your life. This is why do you think a lot of these reporting agencies, Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, don't want to take items off because they think you're trying to get over. Especially what they do. Let me tell you what else they do. They look at your credit file, right? And they look to see how many names and how many addresses you have on your file. If you have more than 5, guess what they do? They don't want to take it off because they consider you a jumper. I'll tell you what that is. A jumper is somebody that racks up credit and don't want to pay their bills. That's a jumper. And when they look at you as a jumper, they don't want to take nothing off your credit. They're like, we're not taking nothing off this person's credit, blah, 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 blah. So what I do when I do your credit, the first thing I target is the red flags. The red flags are extra addresses, extra phone numbers, extra names, because then when you go for a loan, they look at it. They don't even look at your score. They'll go right to that section where it says names, addresses, and phone numbers to see what type of person you are. See, they have a scoring system for a loan. They go there, then they go look at the collections, and then they look at the customer. Hold on 1 second. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Bianca. I spoke with you, I think it was yesterday or the day before.
Yes.
Yeah. So about clearing my credit and everything, and I did want to go on with the process.
Okay, so what you want to do, you want to go to Experian.com and you want to text me your username and your password. Right. So what I'll do, I'll scan it, look through there, see what's on there, right? See what you need to do. See if you need the master list. Right. The master list is going to add up to 200 points. Right. But first, right, the main thing is to look through your report to see what needs to be removed first. Right. We do a 24-hour sweep, right, that will post between 3 to 4 days. And then after that, right, we do 3 additional sweeps. Then in 14 days, you'll check again in your alerts, right? You see what else will be removed, right? Every 14 days, right? Up till the 90-day period. Um, you see, that's basically it. Now, what you say your goal was again? Okay, 700. Okay, 700. Okay. Okay, so you just want to build your score, basically. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, because if you do a business credit, but they're going to look at your personal credit first. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Give me that information, right? Right, and I can start on your file. Right. See what we need to do. Yes. Yes. You make the payment after. Right. I'll send you the breakdown of what was done, basically. Okay, that's fine. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. Okay, so the banks look at collections, hard inquiries, and red flags. And that's how the scoring system goes. The scoring system is based on what you've done in the past, but they don't hold that against you. They want to see the new you. And when I say the new you, they want to look at your new credit cards, your new apps that you put in, the new websites that you put on your credit file that's going to increase your score. That's the new you. That's the main thing they want to see. What are you doing to make your life better? This is why I give you the master list. The master list is to improve the new you. So for you not to use the master list, you're blocking your blessings. You're blocking what's supposed to be yours. So why wouldn't you use the master list? Because that's what the banks want to see, the mortgage companies want to see, the car companies want to see. All these people you're getting credit from, they want to see the new you. See, it all makes sense. But you can't make somebody drink water that don't want to drink water. So now that you understand about the new you, it's time for you to act on the new you. It's time for you to put the. Most people have already started on the new them. They've already started. A new year is coming, but they've started to improve the new them. Now, with that, your thinking has to change. It's not like before where you can go to the store, swipe your whole credit card, say, oh, I'll pay them next week. That's not how credit works. You have to abide by the rules because charging them 30, listen, women and men, if you're at the store and you want to shop, let's say you want to shop. It's Christmas time and you want to shop. But you know you got one credit card and you can't go over 30%. What do you do? Tell you what you do. You get 3 more credit cards. And each card, you shop up to 30%. And you take each of those cards, and guess what? You're still in good shape because you haven't gone past the 30% limit. You see? You use your brain. The greatest tool God has ever given you. And by using your brain, you also keep your credit moving forward. You're still getting points. You're still in good shape. There you go. The best information you can get on YouTube. So now, uh, a lot of people have errors on their credit report. A lot of people have double items. Um, a lot of people have items that you think they can't come off. Anything can come off in time. You know, people got repos that they think, oh, I can't. Well, I just got the repo 2 years ago, and guess what? Did you know a repo come off? There's 12 laws we use that can remove bankruptcies and repos, and the items come off. Now, I'm going to be honest. The courts will say, we'll take it off in 3 months or 4 months. That's the best we could do. Most people don't want to wait. Most people say, oh, but Mr. Kirby, I need my stuff off now. I want a refund. Guess what? When you rush, it's just like you driving a car, driving down the street to go to go to the store, get some ice cream or whatever you do, and you're rushing. What happens? You cause an accident. Same thing with credit. When you rush, you get into an accident. Accident can cost you dearly. It's not funny, but I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell the story anyway. I had a customer about a month ago, and she calls me up. She says, I've been waiting for 3 months, and I want a refund. I said, okay. So I looked at her file, and I stopped. I said, whoa. In her file was a notation that they were going to take her bankruptcy and 2 repos off her credit, approximately in 10 days. So, being the honest person I am, I reached out to her. I said, listen, if you close your account, the whole process stops. I said, I don't want to do that. I said, but if you force me, if you tell me you want to cancel your services, I have no choice. Do you know she told me to cancel her services? I said, are you serious? And she said, yeah. I said, listen, miss, if I cancel your services, don't you understand that your repos and your bankruptcy will not come off? Because I have to cancel all transactions, all paperwork, everything. Said cancel it. I couldn't believe my ears. So I said, oh, you 100% sure? I said, because once it's canceled and you hire somebody else, they're going to have a harder time trying to get this stuff off. So she said, cancel it. So I called the courthouse, and the sheriff asked me, he says, are you serious? I said, that's what the customer wants. He says, does she know that these items are going to be removed? I said, yes, I've told her multiple times. He said, well, Mr. Kirby, you're only doing your job. He said, make sure you get something in writing. So I did, and some people make the wrong moves when they rush. And I'm sure right now she wished she would have never canceled. So when you're in the process of making your life better and you're rushing, sometimes it's not good to rush, because you can, like I said, you can make the wrong turn and cause an accident. Oh man. So because I've been dealing with that situation for a while, and I still can't believe it. So things happen in life, Some people just make wrong. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Some people do make the wrong choices, wrong moves, and that's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm always available to anybody. They can text me, they can call me. If you have a question or you're trying to decide what to do, what move to go, what way to turn, There's always information out there. If you're looking to get loans, or if you see, a lot of times it's not your credit score. A lot of people think, okay, because my credit score is this, I can't get a loan. No. A lot of times it's what's on your credit report. It might be one item. You listen, I've seen somebody get a loan and their credit score was shabby, but the bank was still willing to give them the loan. They say, if you can get this off. It was one collection. That's it. So sometimes it's not your score, it's your items. Okay, and if you're waiting. Thank you. So if you want to boost your credit score, there's 3 apps, maybe 4 apps that could get you 200 points. But the question is, you have to ask yourself, are you willing to take the next step? Are you willing to step forward? Because the Bible says, when you take one step, God will take 2. And for you to take that one step, that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? Some people are still sitting on 5 something. You're sitting on 5 something because you're not willing to take that extra step. When you take that extra step, you could be waiting for your items to be removed and still be at 7 something, 750 and higher. You understand what I'm saying? It's not the process. It could be you. You are holding yourself back. Listen, you ever heard the saying of the old you? Check it out. Listen very closely. The old you to change the new you. To hold back the old you. Because the new you is going to shine. The new you is going to shine like the sun and the moon are. That's the you that God wants to see. He wants to see the you that's shining. Your score might be a little low, but guess what? It's coming. It's right. Because you took the step to create the new you. Now, a lot of people say, how am I going to do this? Number 1, start with Experian Boost. This next step will be self-lender, and then try to work on a secure card. Now, let's say you don't have the $200 for the secure card. There's cheaper secure cards for like $89. You see what I'm saying? So you could take that route. But I urge people to use the secure card that's on the master list because it doesn't leave a hard inquiry. So that's why you avoid to do that. But like I said, start small. Start with Experian Boost, self-lender. Then there's a loan program through MoneyLion that gives you 33 points every time you make a payment. So you got the 33. Then you got then you get 11 to 46 points for reporting your cell phone. Then you got Grow Credit. Grow Credit is going to give you from 30 to 70 points. Grow Credit, right? You can report your cable. You can report your cell phone and other apps that you pay for. So there's a combination of ways, different ways you can go. I am to or do secure code method is great. So there's so many different ways to go. And if you need advice, text me, call me. I'm always available because I want to see you shine. I want to see the new you. Because once you do once you do the master list and you look back and you see those up and going up, you will feel better about yourself. You will feel so much better because now the new you is rising. The new you is coming. Make 2021 the year where the new you creates the new you. I'm just keeping it real. So, now, let's say you're trying to get a car, right? Credit's a little low, but you're working on your credit. It's going up a little bit. What's going to help you is if you have a LLC. An LLC is going to get you a discount, and it's going to help your credit score because your personal credit is your co-signer for your LLC. So them two together is going to create discounts. I just wanted to put that out there because I've done that and I walked away without paying nobody down. So I just want to get that out to you. Two, let's say you're getting a house. We have a grant program. A woman that I work with, she helps you get a grant for your down payment. So, like if you're trying to get a house, that program is a plus. Number three, if you're trying to get a loan, let's say you're trying to get a business loan, they're not going to go by your business score. They're going to go by your personal credit. They're going to go by that. So I want people to know because there's so much hype on here or YouTube about, a loan go by your business score. No, that's not true. They go by your personal credit score. You want at least a credit score of 680 and up. The Small Business Association goes by the personal credit score. And what happens is your credit score has to be 680 and up. I tell people at least have 720 to get a good interest rate. Okay, so I think I covered everything. I got a couple more minutes. I got 2 minutes left. So let's pick something out the hat. Okay, so a lot of people talking about these payday loan mess. Listen, stay away from the all scams. The all scams, they'll get you in a mess. So you want to say, well, look, if you're trying to get a loan, One Main Financial will help you if you got bad credit or if your credit's a little shaky. There's another one called, I forget the other one, but there's different ones that are legit. Or I tell people is the best thing to do is wait till you get into that 6-7 range and then go to your bank. Or what you can go to your bank and tell them, say, listen, I want to get a loan, but I want to know what score I need and what I need to do. Your bank already has a relationship with you. So they'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to go. Yeah. Now the bank will tell you, okay, well, we need this removed, we need that removed, and your score needs to be this, and this. Your score is not a problem because you could easily increase your score with the master list. So my time is up. I have a meeting in about a couple minutes. So sorry to leave you, but if you're looking for credit repair or you know somebody needs credit repair during the holidays, it's Credit Repair Classic is $69. Credit Repair Plus is $88. Credit Repair Deluxe is $99. No, wait. Credit Repair Deluxe is $199. Couples Credit Repair is $199. We have a family package where your whole entire family can get credit repair. That basically is okay. The family package is $399 up to sevens. Yeah. And then you have and last but least, if you really do need a trade line, we have a package for trade lines. You get a trade line and a credit sweep, which is $399. So we have all different packages. But we, just like I said in my video, I don't like selling trade lines, but if that's the way you want to go, so be it. You can view my website, which is www.kirbyscreditkingdom.yolasite.com. Now, we take Cash App, Venmo, NetSpend, Chime, Facebook Pay, Walmart to Walmart, Walmart Card, and Western Union. So we're almost back on track. Our Zelle will be operational in the next couple of days. So I'll tell you, dealing with these banks is like, I'll tell you, it's like having a baby because it's so much you got to do. So with Cash App and Venmo, hopefully there's no more problems. They did say that I can only do so many payments. I can do up to 1,000, between 1,000 and 2,000 payments a month. So I got to balance it out. No problem with that. But like I said, have a blessed day. And like I said, if you need anything, text me 610-470-8992. If you're applying for a grant, text me on our grant line, which is 484-640-4281. Thank you and have a blessed day.